What's up everybody, David here, and today I'm wearing a cool Deadpool shirt, so yeah, it's gonna be a sick video. Today we're actually gonna be experimenting a little bit and running one of my favorite amp sims, the STL Tonality Putney suite, through a real cabinet, through my Harley Benton 2x12 loaded with V30s. So how are we doing this, you ask? Well, it's actually super easy. We're using the Electro Harmonix Magnum 44 power amp to drive my cabinet. Now, here's how my signal flow is going. We have my guitar going into a DI into the first input on my interface, which is being picked up by the Putney Tonality suite. Inside of Putney, we have the cab section turned off, and then in Studio One, we're sending the output of that track to output 8 of my interface. Output 8 is then going out into the Magnum 44 pedal into my cabinet, which gives me my tone, and then I have an SM57 mic'd up going back into the interface, and that's how we're recording the amp signal right now. So it sounds super complicated. It's really not that bad. But anyways, right now we're on the 5150 amp, and this is what we have so far. I was super blown away when I first plugged this in because it sounds phenomenal. Like, I love this plugin even more now that I'm playing it through a real cab. Like, it just sounds incredible. Sounds super killer. So now we're on the 5150 right now. Let's go to a different amp. We're gonna switch to the Bogner. Played my own song wrong, but that's okay. Once again, killer. There's a lot of nice round bottom end on that amp. Like, I swear, these sound completely different to me now. I'm running them through a real cabinet, and it's just, they feel incredible. Something that kind of sucks about amp sims is they're all fantastic, but it is not the same playing a guitar and getting speaker sounds through monitors as it is through an actual speaker. It sounds different, it feels different, and this is like such an awesome combo. I can't tell you guys how stoked I was on this. So now we have the Mesa loaded, which is pretty bright compared to the last few. A lot of bite on the top end, but it sounds sick. Once again, just so killer. Like, I can't describe how fun this is to play. You guys definitely have to try this. And this pedal, mind you, is loud. I think I'm at like, I want to say like 7 o'clock on the dial, and it is ridiculously loud. Well, not right now. Now it's okay bedroom volume, but if I crank this to like 9 o'clock, that's cranked. It is stupid loud. And what's really cool is it even has a brightness switch on it. So I'm going to go back to the darker amp, the 5150. And I'm gonna flip the bright on, and you're gonna see a pretty big difference in tone. Makes quite a difference on tone here, but it sounds killer right now. And lastly, we're gonna go through the fourth amp, which is the Diesel, and this might be one of my favorites actually. Once again, killer. Like, this is ridiculous. All right, so I want to try a lead tone now. I'm going to switch to the Bogner because I think that's a little bit darker and warmer and it might sound cool as a lead. Next, we're going to go to the pedals, and I've already set up some pedal settings here. Let's turn on the delay and reverb. The reverb is very light. It's like 3%. The reverb honestly isn't my favorite reverb sound I've ever heard in a plugin, but let's see how it sounds. That sounds pretty sick right there. The lead tones are definitely dope. So let's go back to the distortion one more time. I'm gonna go back to that diesel because that thing is just killer. It's nice having the super tight noise gate in here too. Like I could honestly play through this for hours. This is so much fun. And I mean, this has a bass amp, so if you have a bass cab, you can do the same thing here. And one thing I actually haven't done yet is combine amps. So let's see, I really like the low end of the Bogner, and I like the top end of the diesel quite a bit. So we're gonna shut off the cab on both. Maybe a little bit dirtier, 5150. Ooh, that's the one right there. That right there. That is killer. So anyways, that is it for this video. I kind of just wanted to try something a little bit different, try something new. I've never done any type of plugins with a real cabinet before, and my other guitarist happened to grab this pedal to run his Mooer GE300 live, and he let me borrow it for a little bit to see what I could do with it, and this is what I decided to do. And this is a ton of fun. Like I'm probably 100% going to pick one of these up. They have one of these in a 2.5 watt version, which is perfect because I'm not playing live with this. I don't need that many, I don't need that much power, so 2.5 watts is perfect to let me do exactly this and just run into a cabinet. Or I guess I could use the effects return on my amp, but I usually have my pedal board set up, so I don't want to have to unhook my pedal board just to use my cabinet. So I think I might grab one of these, the 2.5 watt, and just use it for this, just to play through some plugins. I'll probably do another video like this, but maybe for the neural DSP stuff to see how that sounds. But this right here is super killer already. So that's gonna do it for this one. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that YouTube stuff as usual. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What did you think of this? Is this something you guys already do? I know I can use a standalone plugin to do this, which has less latency than running through my DAW. The only reason I did it through my DAW was so that I can record at the same time. But I mean, who else is doing this? And overall, just what'd you think? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is David, and I will see you next time.